one where somebody drew him as a Shota.
Oh my god, really?
Here, it's this one.
Yeah, here, let me open voice wet screen. There we go. Brazil. What? Okay, I did see this. I didn't know what was going on, but I did see this.
So I have a couple random problems, right? So first off, the person that drew this is a minor. They're 15 themselves. So this is a stupid kid.
Yeah, that's a very stupid kid.
The second thing is he says this is the only image I can show on this because it's so disgusting. I searched, he's on the Twitter news tabs, people were sharing lewd drawings of me as a child. I searched so hard, like through every permutation of Schlep, real Schlep. I spent like literally 30 minutes scrolling down the trending tab that had Schlep trending. Literally, this was the only image.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Hyperbolization is like they're bread and butter. The situation is always widespread, unchecked, fucking rampant, fucking horrible. It's like the flood coming in Halo. No, it's not. It's one fucking drawing. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just really hate that hyperbolization, slippery slope. Oh my god. It's coming to a head and we're all gonna die. Like, fuck you. Hi, chat.
But no, this whole thing with him is wild.
これがアメリカンジョークです。なるほど。だからなんでよ。We need to stop talking about Lilia's tight little body when she's not present. It feels bad. It feels wrong. Her tight little body will be yours eventually.
My accountant actually called me today.
I love
like
this
early
one.
this morning.
I played the Ms. Kips clip where he's
It's
talking
not looking
about
good. I said, what do you mean? He's like, brother, you're getting
in
hosed in that Asmongold, you know, that defamation case. You're getting destroyed. And I told him, like, what's going on? He said, Miz, you're spending 40 grand a month on legal fees, and you're giving your chat $40,000 a month alone. Just your chat, you gave 40 grand alone on giveaways in January. And it's the 14th. Yes. And he said,
you got it.
You got to cut back. Yeah. I have a couple random things.
All right, hello, chat. By the way, everyone, to that clip that I just played, remember, that wasn't actually about the Asmongold lawsuit and how much it was costing, because he connected that also with the fact that he was apparently giving away 40 grand in giveaways to his chat, and you have to cut, and I have to cut back. So what it was really what he was really saying, he attached it to the Asmongold lawsuit, but what he was actually saying is, hey, I have to stop giving money to my community. That's pretty much what he said there. Anyway, hello, chat.
How's chat going today? Hope everyone's having a good night, good day, good evening, whatever's going on with you. We got a couple random little things today, and then me and Ava will kind of go from there. We're probably not going to touch on the Schlep stuff because it's very gray. Very kind of gray
the
area
stuff is a nightmare right now. We're gonna give that some time for, you know, all the pieces to stop moving around. It might take some time, but like, yeah, look, I didn't know Elfpire reacts when Schlep was banned from Roblox. I expressed several concerns and laid out several warnings, but ultimately said, hey, you know what, you look like you're one of the good ones. And I said that very tentatively and said, you need to avoid these pitfalls if you don't want to end up like another, what was his name? The guy who, a fallen pedo hunter guy. I'm forgetting his name now. That's how forgettable they end up being. But, lo and behold, he ignored every warning, every pitfall. He's not talking to lawyers. He's not talking to legal people. He's just fucking talking out his ass. And this is what ends up happening.
Yeah. Nuance and drama say it ain't so. So here's my qualification with that, right? Is the situation specifically in a vacuum is very gray. However, when applied to Schle, it's very black and white.
Yeah.
Which is why it ends up being kind of difficult to talk about. Because if I was just talking about it normally, I would be like, this is way too muddy. It's way too much to like actually get into, and there's no way I could ever legally make a good determination on this that I could genuinely feel comfortable about like signing my name to. However, when applied to Schle, it's all stuff that Schle has said very black and white. If you do this, you're a pedophile. No questions asked. So, for him, it looks really bad.
Yeah, just on the, the biggest thing that you can be, that'll piss off the entire world is a hypocrite. And,
Exactly.
looking like Schle is, fallen into that category, which is why everyone's turning on him the way that they are.
But we're not going to get too into that, really. First off, though, chat, and I'll share this with you, is Nintendo's losing more of their patents again.
Yeah, honestly, it's fucking great.
This time they
it.
lost a really big one, which is the summoning characters to battle on the player's behalf, either automatically or manually.
Holy shit, they lost that patent?
Yes.
Oh my god.
They have,
that is one of the core
it.
mechanics of their games.
Yeah. So they have a chance to appeal it, but currently, as it stands, they have lost it.
Yeah, it's probably not looking good.
And to point out, because there were some people in the comments saying, oh, Nintendo lost one patent, what a big deal. Nintendo sued Palworld on, I believe, 5 or 6 patents total. Currently, they have lost 3. Not they have lost the lawsuit against Palworld, because we actually have no idea where the
they
lawsuit
just had 3
currently
patents,
stands.
revoked from them.
But 3 of the patents they cited as the reason for their lawsuit got completely revoked.
Which is
they
bad
still have-
because now when it comes to our oral arguments or anything and it's in front of a judge, they can no longer use the foundational part of their argument here.
Yeah. So here, this is kind of where this is starting to fuck Nintendo, and because now courts are starting to look more closely at their patents, and they're starting to be like, wow, this is really generic and overbroad, which a patent is not allowed to be.
It's not supposed to be. It ends up being a lot, but it's really, it's supposed to be a very specific, like, design or process to come to some kind of, mechanic or whatever,
Exactly. Thank you, Artemis, for the super. It's Lawtism time. We're here to kick ass and take names, but we got no ass, and we forgot our names, just like that one horse in the desert out of the rain.
Oh my god. That was a good one, actually.
Isn't one of Nintendo's patents got rejected because of Pokemon Go? I wouldn't profess to know the reason these patents have been rejected. I have not read the paperwork. Typically, though, I know one of the patents was rejected for being overbroad, which is typically the most common reason these kind of things get suggested or rejected.
Another patent, I believe, was revoked on the basis of being challenged by several other companies.
Yeah, there's also a prior use sort of clause where if literally everybody is already using this, you're not really allowed to have a patent for it. Because now you're just trying to, like, patent troll people.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd blame Game Freak
it's
if I was
ultimately
Nintendo. If I was Nintendo, I'd just blame Game Freak. Which, yeah, no, I could see that.
Isn't Game Freak making their own, own game that's not associated with Pokemon right now?
They are. I have no faith in it. Because last time they
Yeah,
did
neither
that,
do
it was
I.
an absolute shit show.
When was the last time? I didn't even know they had done that before.
Little Town Hero.
Yeah, I'm not familiar
nev-
with it at all. It's not even...
So, Little Town Hero was not just released on Switch. It was released on PC. So, if you go to Steam, Little Town Hero is $25. It is by developed publisher Game Freak Incorporated. It sits currently at mixed ratings with
Oh, there it
13
is.
reviews.
Yeah, no, you're right there. Oh my god, what is this? I can tell it's Game Freak.
You know, you want to know like what makes this so much worse? So, Little Town Hero was made when Game Freak, for the first time in a long time, hired more staff. So for years, Game Freak was coasting off its original 100 staff members. So when they wanted to make Little Town Hero, what they did was they hired 100 new staff members. And it was the first time in forever that Game Freak had actually done a mass hiring to expand their offices. The 100 new staff members were labeled the B Team and were immediately set to work on Pokemon Sword and Shield. The A Team turned around and was set to work on Little Town Hero. The experienced devs that had worked for them for years are the ones that made Little Town Hero.
Damn, okay, so I would say, because I'm rating the only 13 reviews on this on a Steam thing, and it looks like the top one, which is not recommended, is probably the best, breakdown of the game. It's a bad game. It's a bad PC port. It's just not a good time.
Yeah. And some people have said, well, the new game they're making looks good. If you actually paid attention to their announcements about it, it's because they didn't make the graphics for it. They outsourced to another
really?
company.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm not 100% sure exactly how much Game Freak is involved, like what specifically they're doing, but all we do know is that a lot of the graphical assets were outsourced. So it's probably going to play like shit, to be quite frank.
Probably. Oh, can you?
Game Freak has never been known for their coding.
The watch together.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No worries.
I don't have this up in watch together yet, though. I've just been screen sharing to you.
Yeah, no worries.
It's in the side chat.
Thank
I have
you.
no idea how it did that, actually. There you go.
Yo, what in the fuck?
I don't know how it did that.
Invalid access code. It doesn't like
Oh,
this.
yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to hit the invite thing, not the, I'm stupid. There's the good one.
Bada bing, bada boo.
Are you a lolly? Ava is a lolly. I'm a Shota.
I am, but it's spelled Lawli. You get it right?
Yeah, that lolly. Oh, also, I was supposed to set a goal. Random side note, chat. We're actually going to have like a long stream today. We got card opening tonight. We got playing party animals with everybody. It's going to be a fun day.
They're blood donuts for the Elfpire.
But
Donate your blood to me.
So, chat, today our big story that me and Ava wanted to touch on because it was really fucking funny, was this that some of you may have seen before. So, transgender attorney begs for female police officer after getting tackled to the ground before being jailed for contempt. Oklahoma attorney Rob Hopkins was caught on camera arguing with the judge, saying things like, "I am a transgender attorney practicing all over the state." The argument continued to escalate before the judge called in officers who then took Hopkins to the ground. Hopkins was heard screaming, "I can't breathe," and begging for a female officer. Hopkins was reportedly held on a $25,000 bond.
So I will say, I have seen only about the first minute and a half of this exchange. In that first minute and a half, I'm sorry to say, but for that first part, I'm not exactly on the judge's side, it looks like the lawyer is trying to zealously advocate for their client, one of which is a minor child who's never lived in the county of which this court holds jurisdiction over. So everything looks good at first. It might be intense. He might be more argumentative, or she, whatever it is, might be more argumentative than they should be to a judge, but it looks fine. There's a point where it's not fine anymore, and that's what we're going to find today, because I don't know when that point is.
Yes. Also, I have a follow-up from them, which you probably haven't seen before.
Oh, okay, cool.
But, are you ready, Ava?
I am so fucking ready.
What are you doing? You're hurting me! You're hurting me!
Well, that didn't go as planned. Let's back up a bit, huh? This is transgender lawyer Rob Hopkins in Oklahoma. Things in the courtroom are a little testy because Rob's client did not show up for court. So let's watch the tension build to a fever.
So, this is also like a really good example. If you were an attorney and the judge is currently literally yelling at opposing counsel, just keep your mouth shut. You don't say anything.
Yep. You let your opponent injure themselves with their own words.
Yeah. Because I saw a couple people, because at one point he does try to interject a little bit to try and make his case, and it's like, no, bro, just zip.
No, you're honestly, at this point, you're a fly on the wall. Just watch what happens.
Yeah, just enjoy the show. Opposing counsel is throwing themselves under the bus.
There we go.
Pitch.
I don't think there's any need in going forward today.
We were back to the issue at hand, which was you asked me to not provide testimony on behalf of my client. You asked me what paragraph
Okay, whoa, Jesus.
So this is the actual context.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I would resolve this as the judge, because that was, his demeanor, the way that he's speaking is very disrespectful.
Yeah. So, where a lot of people start the confrontation, it looks like he's just zealously advocating for his client. Where it actually starts is his client is not shown up, he's trying to testify on behalf of his client, and the judge is like, no, we just need to set this out until, like, the client can actually physically be here or be present. And he's like, no. I'll do it over the phone.
That's not how any of this works. Yeah, this is not reasonable as a demand. Or no, we're gonna move forward. What? No, we're not. The person that the case is about isn't here. What the hell do you mean we're gonna move forward?
Yeah. Can I raise the volume up? Yeah, I can raise the volume up.
That paragraph states her education.
Stop
Because you don't want to hear what the argument is.
Stop! You interrupt me one more time.
That's a smirk.
Yeah.
I'm just, because I remember this was like, wipe the smirk off your mouth. He insists he's not in a second, but I'm sorry, right there, that frame is perfect. That's a fucking smirk.
Yeah.
That is smudge. That is smudgeness. His smudge aura mocks me.
You are being held in direct contempt of court, and you can wipe that smirk off.
I don't have a smirk on my face.
Oh, yes, you do.
I do not.
I am not going to talk.
The thing is, you don't fight with the judge like this regardless.
No, you don't.
Judge says you have a smirk on your face, you're like, apologies, judge, didn't mean to.
Yeah, exactly.
Just, you're trying to get through the day for your client.
You're no longer advocating for your client. At this point, wipe the smirk off your... No, I didn't do that. I wasn't smirking. No, I wasn't touched. No, okay. Where's the client in this? Where's their representation? You've officially moved beyond the scope of that.
Exactly.
Tolerate this from you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. There was a pause. There was a break. I wasn't done with my argument.
And I was not done with my statement. You interrupted again.
There's no fucking way.
This is so childish, like, holy shit.
Did you... Okay, yeah, you're... bailiff, take him away. At this point, right there, take him away. You did not just drop your fucking notebook, phone, whatever the fuck it. Whoa, man. Okay, I'm gonna glow here.
It even hits the You can even hear that it hits the judge's podium when it hits the ground.
This is not okay.
It's so childish. Like, how do you end up at this point as an attorney?
How are you 12 years old right now?
Oh God.
Do not throw your...
I did not throw. It fell off the bench. Please stop stating things that are not true, ma'am.
Okay, this is... You're donezo, man. You know, I had it for you for maybe 16 seconds.
What was the context behind that?
I was on your side. Yeah, until the context went, and it's like, okay, well, never mind. This is bullshit.
Chat on Twitch says missed it because of the ads. What's the context behind this? This is the context. He's just a dick.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is the so full context, right? This lawyer's client did not show up for court. The judge is like, well, without the person here, we're gonna have to put a continuance on this. The lawyer is insisting that they can move forward right now, just over the phone and shit. And basically, at that point, that's where the breakdown happens. And now we have 12-year-old behavior happening on behalf of this lawyer.
Like this. Oh, I didn't throw it. It fell. This is like the fucking kids in the back of the car going, I'm not touching you.
This is quite literally an argument I would expect a 10-year-old to make. Because a 10-year-old that lives here has made that argument.
I like how you can see opposing counsel over here is just like side-eyeing him like, are you seriously just fucking do that?
Yeah, no, yeah, for real. Nate Buddhist and Kurulgar, thank you for the 2 each. He was a lawyer for 13 years. How I have no clue. No way, a practicing attorney for 13 years. Mizu, can you call him the gamer word? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know that he, I mean, wait, it doesn't work
I don't have my token blacks with me today, Chad. I'm not allowed to say it.
There you go, sorry.
Give me a chance to get my field tubas in and we'll be good.
There you go.
Sir, you've got a room full of witnesses.
I do. I put it down. I did. I put it down and it fell down. I did not fall.
Then settle down.
I'm not upset and I'm not arguing. You're not letting me make an argument. I'm not red in the face, ma'am. I'm not.
Stop. Our court reporter cannot.
How do you think this lady just getting in here feels, like looking at what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, no, she's like that girl, like that gif where the guy comes in with the pizza and everything's on fire. Like, whoa, what's going on in here, everybody?
I really like how opposing counsel predicted that bailiffs are going to get called because he moved as far away as possible.
He just moved to he's like, I'm out of the way, I know what's about to happen. And yeah,
I'm not going to be involved in this.
Settle down. I mean, I wouldn't say that he's red in... Well, no, he is getting a little red in the face, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, but and I mean, other than you need to shut the fuck up and kind of just take the advice of the judge right now. And I'm saying advice loosely, it's really in order, but she's being nice.
Oh, welcome to the Puddle Nerdy Texan Accountant. Thank you for the 18 months of us being a super fan.
Damn, nice.
Let's pretend the lady back here is an attorney. I don't know what she is. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. But imagine you're an attorney. You're just getting back into courtroom from maybe like a recess or you went to the bathroom or whatever the fuck. And all you see is the opposing counsel move to the corner of the room to hide against the wall while the judge is yelling at one of the other attorneys. And he's just having like this childish back and forth with her. What are you thinking if you're this lady?
Yeah, no, for real.
Just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, no, for real. Like, all right, so, I stepped out for a smoke. What happened?
And like, something's up because like, why are you on the other end of the room instead of in front of the judge? What the fuck is happening?
McSkittles, thank you for being a member, House Carl, for 14 months.
get what we're both saying.
I am trying to make my argument. You interrupted my argument halfway through on an objection.
That will get every available deputy in
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware. It's happened to me before.
That's a bad admission.
Yeah, that was a very bad admission.
This is a panic button that will get every single deputy. I know! It's happened to me before. Shit.
It's happened to me before.
You're just making an argument for me to smack that button right now.
Look, I know we're not supposed to be prejudicial, but like, how do you
just
still have your
told the
license
judge.
is really... You just told that you admitted to the judge that the panic button in a courtroom has been pushed on you on more than one occasion.
Like, that's a... I don't know how I would feel about that.
Lawyers can go their entire career without ever seeing that button pushed themselves in court. I'm not joking. So this is the fact that not even you are in the court when a button was pushed, but no, you are the person who has had this button pushed on you before, and it's about to be again, and I'm just like, wow, okay. Dude, this is... this is telling.
Yeah, opposing counsel is kind of relaxing, because he's like, yeah, I think I've won. I think it's done. Case over.
Well, I mean, this is obviously a continuance.
Yes.
You're out of line.
Yeah,
Of course.
I guess so.
Okay. If I push that
Or maybe
button-
because I'm a transgender attorney practicing all over the state.
What? So, what's really funny that he mentions that. Yeah, he mentions that. The testosterone must be working because one of the most common I'm vulnerable positions that not just men but female too can, I guess. You see where his hands are right now? In front of his gonads? Yeah, that's a very common, I'm vulnerable and I have no confidence in anything that's happening right now.
His non-existent gonads.
It's the non-existent. Well, look, the testosterone clearly did enough to affect body language.
I don't know what you
You do, ma'am. It's not... You do.
So we are pausing this and...
So I do like that the judge says, I don't know what you are, and he just replies, you do, you know. It's like, well... I don't doubt that some boomer judge probably can't tell you're trans. There's probably plenty of normal people who can't tell you're trans, to be like quite frank, because female to male typically do it a lot better.
It's easier.
Quite frankly.
Well, it's what happens in the womb.
Yeah.
Like quite literally, your Y chromosome or your defining gender chromosome activates, and you either stay female, which is what you're an embryo as, or you grow your male bits. So, for FTM transition, much easier. It's kind of just calling back on something that never happened. MTF, a lot more difficult.
Also, chat, this is not a new case with the trans lawyer. Me and Ava are just now covering it. A lot of people have not shown the full video. They've only shown, like, a minute of it.
Yeah, the minute part that I was honestly on their side for a second. Grolgar, thank you for the 5. Claims to be a man. Wait 5 seconds. Pulls woman card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's crazy about it. Is that for them to even pull the transgender card right now. Like, that it's so irrelevant to me that should even be on your mind or even be brought up in any kind of argument you're making here.
It's almost as bad as that one female lawyer we covered who told the female judge, you're prejudiced against me because I'm a woman.
That one was pretty crazy.
And it's like, yeah, tell the female judge she's prejudiced against the woman. I'm sure that's going to go over well.
Until you get the ADA request form filled out and it gets processed.
So we're going to pause the hearing on jurisdiction that's been set twice. I drove an hour and a half to have the hearing. My client's available telephonically, and we are simply not even taking testimony.
Is your client available telephonically?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, then get her on the phone.
Thank you.
Interesting.
It kills me that he threw the phone in the floor.
So when you fall back to your... Well, no, hold on real quick. When you fall back to the facts of the case and the actual core of the argument, all of a sudden, she's willing to play ball with you. This doesn't seem like a prejudicial judge to me.
Yeah.
Professor Keen, thank you for the 5. Now I'm wondering how many transgender lawyers have crashed out we haven't seen yet. Not a lot, sorry chat. It's not a remarkably common thing to be a transgender lawyer. So
It's also not remarkably common for lawyers to crash out.
yeah, exactly. So you're dealing with a lot of different statistical, like, this person is against the grain for sure. You know, they're living by the beat of their own drum. I'll give them that. But it might not bring as much peace and prosperity as they hope.
Your Honor, to which we would object. This is as clear as the nose on my face that this.
Okay, buddy, I don't know where you're coming in with the what's that old cowboy guy's name? He's really famous.
To be fair, I think this
Sam
was...
Elliott. He came in Sam Elliott, and I'm like, look, this would be the time for him to object because this is opposing counsel. He doesn't want a telephone testimony. He'd much rather have the person's client actually in the fucking courtroom. So I guess I'm not mad at him for interrupting and trying to object here, but like really, it could just remain quiet and just watch this continue to fall apart.
Which is probably what I would do. I understand what he's going for, because he does have to like sort of make a record that he objected to this in case it does go in the other guy's direction.
It would be wild if, like, after all of that fucking ridiculousness, somehow this freaking trans lawyer turns it around into, like, and gets what he wants. That would be fucking crazy. So, I get, you know, for the record, we do object to this. But that's probably as most as I would do, and then I would just let him continue to run.
Also, I like a bug in chat says, crashing out over a 1.5 hour drive. You live in the USA.
Yeah, no, for real. 1.5 hour drive, that's to town for me.
This woman will not appear before this court because she has a warrant or stealing.
Objection, that's not true.
Yeah,
And you
holy shit.
will find, sir.
Stop me.
I got it. Stop. Hey, but keeps restarting it because they're slagging.
Sorry. Wow. Holy crap, he became a demon.
Yeah.
He became a fucking demon, man.
It's a lie. It's not true. It's a lie.
I was not expecting, like, that level.
You know the judge can look up if they have a warrant or not, so you better be damn sure that he's telling a lie when you say that. Like, it's not like warrants aren't on the record.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing about a warrant, too. They are the record.
You could maybe object to it being, like, invalid information that could prejudice the judge against your client. Although I've seen before that judges are allowed to take note of court records.
Yes, they are.
But that would probably be your better argument, not just saying it's a lie. Because if it's true, you're getting fucked.
I mean, the demonic growl with his objection, and that's a lie. Like, bro, you don't need to channel Satan here. What is up with that reaction? And you know what's funny, too? That fucking freeze frame that we just switched from was so good because he's looking directly at opposing counsel, knowing that, like, he knew that saying this was going to set this guy off even more.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, cool, he walked right in my trap. Enjoy this. Just watch opposing counsel's face when the guy starts objecting and going crazy. It's a total knowing, like, oh, thank you for falling directly into my trap. I didn't think it actually
because she has a warrant or stealing.
Objection, that's not true. And you're ready.
You will find, sir.
Don't at me. It's stolen me. Or shot at me.
I'm not putting that one there.
There it is. Look at that smirk.
He's like, I won.
Yeah, no, he won that.
So easy.
He definitely won that one.
Even got the judge to just
Opposing counsel is a master rage baiter. No, I'm not gonna lie, he really is. I mean, that was one sentence that sent this person into like a complete rage.
Thank you, Basebird, for the super. Other lawyers are Red Dead Redemption Sheriff.
Yeah.
He really does sound like he was plucked out of an old Western.
He does. He sounds like Sam Elliott, guys.
Get out of my face, sir! Get out of my face, sir!
You may step
Get out of my face!
You should leave this county.
Get out of my face!
Okay. Gotta be careful what you're saying there. You should leave this county could be considered a threat. Not joking. That's a little much to say in the court, right in front of a Joe. Well, there's the bailiffs.
Get out of my
These
face.
people are my friends, and you're being ugly.
And get out of my
Do you call him ugly?
Yeah, that was weird.
face.
You're taking liberties here, dude.
Why?
Because you're in direct contempt of court.
He shouted at me. No, I'm...
You did shout at each other.
You did shout at each other, first of all.
I think this is a case where the judge probably would have let it slide for both of you if you had not been such a dick the entire time while the other guy was being quiet.
Yeah, that's definitely what's going on here.
It's kind of like a prior conviction sort of thing. Like, you've been sort of an asshole the entire time to the judge. So now when there's like mutual combat,
and the opposing counsel will probably be admonished for what they said, how they usually leave this county, you're an ugly person. Like, you can't do that in court, right? They'll be admonished for that, but your actions are far above and beyond what anyone else has done, so that's why you're being arrested.
Yeah, and yours was to the judge, not to opposing counsel.
Yeah.
Not being... You did not even say that I was in
You are
contempt.
in direct...
No, I'm not
Judge,
doing my
I
stuff.
apologize, but I felt very threatened by this person. Not the screaming and the yelling in court. I've never...
Damn. This girl, she's devastated.
She is.
This is opposing counsel attorney. I can tell you that right now, because that looks like the... No, maybe not. But all I know is like someone told her to say that right now. She's the only female attorney there. I feel very unsafe with him here. Fucking... Oh, God, that's like... It's like opposing counsel set up the fucking tea and she just came in with the spike.
This
Like,
is...
get out of here.
We talked before about how like sometimes court cases are a lot more like what you see on TV than some lawyers will have you believe. This feels like very Better Call Saul to me.
It does. It does. It's
Like-
yeah. No. I can see where attorneys whispered each other's to when one fucking egged another to fucking say something. I can quite literally see when the guy holding the mouse or whatever right there, he fucking probably leaned in, talked to the girl and said, "Hey, mention you don't feel safe right now." Like quite.
Yeah.
God, I could see it clear as day. Which
Like, they're
honestly,
definitely-
good on them. Court is a
This
chess
is like
game, and
playing
this is a
dirty
great
bit.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but it's a I mean, it's tactically perfect, you know?
Yeah, they're definitely playing a little dirty here, but I mean, you do what you got to do, I guess, as a lawyer.
Yeah.
Also, what is this space here in this courtroom? Like, this is a tiny ass courtroom. You've got like
That's
two
the
pews in the
problem.
back for the gallery.
That's the problem.
You-
Like,
you got this
these
giant
chairs,
ass table in here.
it's just too much.
And what is it?
And
So
then your
there's
galley,
I think
which
this is
has
the
like
court
2 rows
reporter.
of people.
I think this is like the court reporter next to the judge, because then that means this is probably the witness bench. Or that's
Yeah,
all I
that's the
could
witness
assume it
bench.
is. And then who knows what's over here at all? But this is such a tiny ass courtroom. Like, holy shit!
Yes, the lawyer in question that we're looking at being arrested is an FTM trans.
Yeah.
Not that that should matter really much, and the only reason we're talking about it is because they're the ones who brought it up.
Yeah, most people probably would not have known they were trans if they didn't say, "I'm a trans lawyer," and like, you know, I'm judged all the time for this. It's like,
Yeah, there's a term in court called opening the door. Nobody would have probably, the title of this video would not be trans lawyer. It would just be dumb lawyer or childish lawyer, something like that. But they're the ones who opened the door to this discussion.
yes.
heard that before in this courtroom.
Do not hurt me. Do not hurt me.
So this is where the lawyer gets in like a lot of trouble. So if you ever talk to an actual like defense attorney, they will always say, just comply. Fight it in court.
Yeah, just fight it in a different court.
Yeah,
you technically are in court right
this
now.
doesn't count. This doesn't count.
I'm sorry.
Fight it in your court.
I had to point that out because fight it in court. And you look around. I am in court. No, fight it. You know what I meant. God damn it.
Yeah. Like any defense attorney will tell you, as soon as the police are going to put cuffs on you, kind of regardless if they are in the right.
Stand upright and stuff, but your arms need to be fucking noodles. Let them cuff you. Let them jerk you around if they're gonna jerk you around a little bit, but do not pull back, pull away from them, or do anything like that. It's automatically resisting.
Yeah. Like, I get where you're coming from, but even if the police are in the wrong, that will have to come out in court.
Yeah.
Once they've got the cuffs out, you're going in the cuffs regardless. It's just, are you getting a resisting charge?
You're going to be processed. This is what's happening. Come to terms, come to, like, acceptance of that, and it will be a lot, like, you don't end up coming into processing with 3 additional felonies because you are an idiot who thought now was your time to exercise your rights.
Yeah. Like, this isn't helping you at all. There's nothing you can do at this current situation to get out of the cuffs. Like, that's just, they're going on regardless. It's just, are you going easy or are you going to get thrown to the ground?
Hands on your back.
Do not! Are you throwing me over this?
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Okay. Put your hands on your back. Stop resisting.
You know exactly what's
Why
happening.
don't you all walk that way so you can...
I can't walk. I'm being thrown down.
Just settle down.
I'm being actively thrown down, he says, standing up, completely upright, with no indication he's going down anywhere. Like, guys,
I wonder if he knows the camera is pointed
into
directly at him.
The table is shattering. I am broken beneath its splinters. Like, what are you doing, dude?
I wonder if he knows the camera is pointed, like, literally directly at him, center screen.
Yeah, I don't think he does, because, like, would you... They're throwing me down, really? Because they're not, like, at all. Not yet, anyway.
Walk that way.
Settle down. Do not grab me. Do not grab me.
Well, there you go. There you go.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. It does. It's so healing. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Put your hands.
So, it's amazing, but I think this guy just completed one of our Lawtism bingo cards in a single sentence.
Yep.
I cannot breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't
So based. The woman moving the chairs out of the way from the cops. Can we please go back just a little bit? She fucking saw. She fucking called and she went, hold on, let me help you guys out here. Oh yeah, he don't need this. Holy shit.
Somebody call 911.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I will never get over
if he's doing this? You see a black shadow objected from his pee. It sounds like a fucking exorcism, man.
I would never get over somebody's getting arrested by police and they scream out, call 911.
But he called 911.
I'm being arrested by the police.
That's a wheeze
Somebody
that
call the
triggered my ass.
police.
No, that wheeze is really bad.
It is.
But it also sounds performative. Trust me.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds like he's played it
it's
up.
pretty. Yeah, no, it sounds like he's got just a little bit of phlegm in his throat. He's wheezing like hyperbolically.
I'm not resisting. I'll show you resisting.
Oh, so you're resisting. Proceeds to make demon noises.
Oh, God.
Please!
By the way, right after this, he was approached by a heavy metal cover band.
You know what he actually sounds like?
Hello?
Have you ever heard, South Park, there's an episode with Eric Cartman where they're like, we have to catch him, and he's, like, making pig noises?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's doing the... There's Carbon makes those pig noises a few times, but yeah, I know exactly the episode you're talking about. He starts squealing like a pig as he's moving around. It's so funny. Oh, God.
Oh, it's Cartman.
Yeah, chat, this is actually what Mizu meant when he said it's time to go demon time.
Also, thank you, Emblem, for the super. Great choice for April Fools. It didn't disappoint.
Yeah, no, it's fucking great. I'm having a great time.
Secure.
Ow! 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 Ow!
We need to get off secure. I've got
Somebody call 911! I don't get a female officer now! Get a female officer now!
Get a female officer now. Now, that was a very fast detransition. That was the fastest detransition I've ever seen in my life.
A lot of people pointed this out, but it's kind of wild to be a female to male trans person, and then when you get arrested, suddenly you're like, no, you have to have a female here to arrest me. I need a female officer. Like,
did someone mess up a ritual? Yeah, this doesn't need police, it needs research.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Saint
Yes,
Raphael. Welcome to my members, my waves. Making waves in the chat.
Yeah, and look, I will say, you know, I'll give them... Oh, no, well, here's the question. How long ago have they transitioned, right? Factory
no
reset,
idea.
no. Police temperance, no. Legal factory reset, no.
Get a female officer now!
There aren't any.
I can't get up, I can't see! He just threw my glasses! I can't see!
Alright, calm down, Velma. Jesus Christ.
I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, well, the
Girl,
cops are gonna
thank
get
you
you up
for
and they're gonna
none
lead
of
you out. You don't need to see.
You don't need to see right now, Renaya. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Thank you for the 5. Oh, man. I've heard the theory that they felt the strength of the man arresting them and realized they needed a woman or they would be broken. Okay, that's a little wild, but okay. Baked Buddhist, thank you for the 2. He screams out like a dying cat. No, dying cats sound much worse.
Yeah.
Give me my glasses!
Oh, yeah, Angel's Advocate, or the Johnny Bravo version. I can't be seen without my glasses.
Yeah.
Do you remember that crossover?
Yeah, that's a great freaking
They're right beside each other.
Yeah.
I can't see without my glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses.
Without my glasses.
Thank you, Rary, for the super. This is why many in the year 2026 are fatigued. Yeah, no, stuff like this does not help the perception for like the general population, because it does end up making it all look very performative. Especially when when you hit the factory reset as soon as it's inconvenient for you to be trans. And suddenly it's like, no, I'm a woman. I need a woman officer. It's like, no, it's not how that works. The inverse of it's ma'am.
I am reading chat, by the way. I am reading the YouTube censored me channel. So I do see it. It's just I'm not going to react to all of them.
Yeah. Be here all day if we reacted to every chat.
Put them on my face! No. Put them on my face, I cannot see!
Hey, you know, you really shouldn't be on your knees telling anyone to put anything on your face. I'm just, you know, I'm a simple woman, but that just doesn't seem smart.
Please give me my glasses, I cannot see!
You don't need to see right now.
I'm not trying to walk and I cannot see. I need my wallet.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks, guys.
I'm trying to walk, please.
Wow. That was pretty wild.
So, I found this, right? And I think you may enjoy this. I think chat may enjoy this. But it is up on the side chat for you. Not the side chat, but the screen share. Because I did not have a video of it.
Okay, let me...
So I couldn't find where this is. I think maybe this guy just has it himself and he's not uploaded the full thing. But he has the body cam of this. Because their body cams
cam
were on.
Okay. Yeah, here, let me pump this out and then switch my source for OBS so they can see. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, great, we're good.
Alright, we're gonna pick you up. We're on your
No,
side.
no, I don't. Get a female officer now! Get a female officer now!
Get up.
Get a female officer now! I can't get up, I can't see. He just threw my glasses. I can't see. Give me my glasses. Put them on my face. No. Put them on my face, I cannot see.
At least the mic quality is a lot better.
Please give me my glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do the different POV chat.
I'm trying to walk and I cannot see. I need my wallet.
Did you see the blonde wave? That was so funny.
Did you?
I need my wallet.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, there's a lady in the gallery there.
Yeah, she just kind of waved.
I need my wallet.
Oh no, she's like raising her hand for something.
Wallet.
Judge said take him to jail for contempt of court. And then the file was on.
At this time, it is the right move for me to
hey.
step away. As many of you all heard, there was an incident that took place in another county, a rural county, and there are more details of that incident, and I can't release that at this time. And being as that, I believe that I first have grounds for discrimination lawsuit there in that county.
Yeah, you definitely
don't. But for my physical safety at this time, it's best that I step away. And for my family's physical safety, it's best that I step away. And for all of you wondering if I'm moving, I'm not moving. I'm from South Texas. I can't live in one of those states like Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Minnesota. I wasn't built for that. And
You apparently wasn't built for Texas, neither. Like
You're definitely not built for Texas. I don't
I
think
couldn't
Texas
live in
is
Rhode
known
Island.
for
I
their-
ain't built for that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, what? The rural
Not built
country
for
card, yeah,
Texas.
of course.
Also, it's interesting. He says he lives in South Texas, but the previous video said that he was Oklahoma attorney. So I don't know, like, where he's practicing law all over the place. Like, what the fuck is going on?
And so I'm not going to leave the great state of Oklahoma. I will work in, people are, well, what are you going to do now, Rob? You know, I'll let you know, but like I've told everybody, I know that I am created in his image.
I'll do that.
I know that there is a bigger plan for me.
God, don't fucking bring religion into it. Holy shit. We wait for Ava chat.
Okay, we're good. Sorry.
Welcome back. He's bringing religion into it now. Being like, God has a plan for me.
Okay, I really don't know how to resolve transgender Christians because I thought God was perfect in our design of us and he designed us all exactly the way we're supposed to be. But you intrinsically believe that that's not true as a transgender.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know how
really,
to
again,
reconcile
I'm not bashing anybody, I just don't know how they resolve that.
I know that I will always land on my feet, and whatever I have to do is to make ends meet and to survive out there, I will. For all of you worried about my mental health, thank you so much. I appreciate those thoughts and prayers and good wishes and good vibes. I've got a team of wonderful doctors. You can't go through what I can, both medically and psychologically, without being medically cleared.
This was supposedly something they posted to their Facebook, which of course they use Facebook. Everybody uses Facebook. That's can't land anywhere without your glasses, bud. But this is the only extra stuff I had found about it. I can only assume that this Colin Rugg guy who's been posting about it has the full body cam somewhere, but I could not find like any actual video of the body cam other than this. Because I hate that it skips from in the courtroom to in the police car and then to his Facebook video. I want to see the full body cam because he was like saying shit.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
But we don't know what's going to happen to transgender attorney, what's his name? Rob Hopkins from Hopkins Law.
Well, we know that it's funny, his whole firm's closing down, so.
Yeah. And
at least for a while, he's not going to be practicing.
That's possible. I think there is a world where he closes that firm down and immediately starts a new one. To try and just get away from the bad PR. Maybe not even use his own name for the new one.
What, he pulls a literal Better Call Saul, changes his name?
Yeah.
Starts in, my God.
But if I get any more information on it, I will show it on another stream, because I am curious to where it goes. But as we say all the time, sometimes shit that happens in court is far more ridiculous than
anything they make online.
Yeah.
Or like in media.
And I'm starting to see like some lawyers with the advent of Zoom court coming around to that idea. Because I think some lawyers were just in like quiet counties.
Okay.
So they didn't realize that shit like this was happening other places. Because I remember seeing one lawyer, he was reacting to a video where a judge got a sovereign citizen, and on the spot he had to Google what a sovereign citizen was, and was just like mind blown by the fact that these people existed.
Yeah, I mean,
and I was like,
you must
be in like a I was like, oh, so you must be in like a fairly quiet county because you had no idea what this was, even though they're kind
the
of
sovereign
like
citizen
a
movement
thing.
is kind of like nationally famous.
Yeah.
I'm surprised anyone anywhere hasn't heard of what a sovereign citizen is.
I've seen Zoom court with a judge that didn't know what it was and got completely like flabbergasted by them.
Reality is stranger than fiction. Yes, exactly.
So I've seen a couple lawyers coming around to the idea that maybe their county is just quiet and doesn't have much going on in it, and other counties do have these ridiculous bullshit happening in court, like on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Because there's one judge whose court I watched that they Zoom court. They live stream their courtroom every single day. Every case when court is in session is live streamed, And at least 3 or 4 times a week, there's somebody crashing out in court to a ridiculous degree.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But Ava, if you still have this up...
Yeah.
Oh, do you go?
I do. I have it right here.
You go, and then I'll get my next thing.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say it just like a passing thing because oral arguments are currently being heard. We have no idea on what the decision will actually be, but the Supreme Court of the United States is currently hearing arguments on Trump's executive order attempting to redefine and reinterpret what birthright citizenship is. I have listened to a few arguments. There's a couple good ones, but honestly, Trump really should have found a better lawyer because he's making some really fucking dumb arguments that even conservative judges are kind of raising their eyebrows at. So, like, for anybody who, like, wants to know which way this go, I'm going to predict that this is probably going to be a thin line in favor of the 14th Amendment being unchanged and reinterpreted. So Trump, I think, will lose this one by a thin margin, and largely only because his lawyer's just fucking dumb.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are coming around to the idea that birthright citizenship probably needs to have a little bit more attached to it. Because it's kind of wild that your parents... Like, nobody has, like, a complaint about, like, oh, you live here, your child is born, your child now lives here kind of deal. But it's really wild the way it's written. Somebody can just hop over the line, give birth, and boom, suddenly their child is a citizen. Even though they have literally no relation to the country, and they've been in here all of 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I will say in favor of, like, people who want to see, you know, this addressed, I will say the Supreme Court ruling on an executive order trying to change what an amendment means is not the way to do it. We've done it before, but it's called a constitutional amendment. That's the process for this. We were dumb enough to ban the sale, consumption, use, and creation of alcohol via a fucking constitutional amendment. We had to do another amendment to reverse that. So it's not like it's not possible for us to, in the modern age, pass an amendment. If birthright citizenship and how the 14th Amendment is written is truly a problem, then get your representatives to actually bring it up in a constitutional convention. That's the process.
But I do have another courtroom, which I'm pretty sure Ava has seen, but I know chat might not have seen it. And it is this guy here, Judge Milleron.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking close so goddamn hard. Wait, is this the... speaking as a... Okay, yeah, so, big bit of, update to this. Right now, this judge has ordered that this Kobe DeBose has ordered that this lawyer appear before him because he's claiming that Kobe's criticism of this judge is equal to an ex parte meeting, and he wants to literally fucking find in contempt of this judge for something that never happened in his court over a private voter exercising their First Amendment right, criticizing this judge's absolutely deplorable decorum in court.
Yeah. So, chat, if the lawyer we saw before was a lawyer who thinks they're zealously advocating for their client, but they're really not, and they're fucking it up, this is a lawyer that actually is zealously advocating for their client, and the judge is just being a dick about it. This is the kind of the reverse.
He was elected January of last year.
Yeah.
So he is not a long-standing judge, and honestly, this could probably do his career in.
Yeah. This is kind of the reverse of the last case we saw. The inverse.
I can't read that. Okay. Those are the overlapping stores between the stores outlined.
You're wasting my time this morning.
No, Judge. I mean, we have an overlapping issue in these two cases.
They don't seem to be that overlapping to me.
Well, we have the same parties.
You want to go to Jefferson County because you want Jefferson County jury.
Oh, I mean, Judge, we're the defendants in the case.
No.
We're they're the plaintiffs. We haven't filed either one of these cases. They filed this case
Lien
first.
abatement is denied.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We filed a proposed order, but I have one here if you want to
Take it.
Jeff, you want to briefly respond
You
about...
may not.
Well,
this hearing is done.
She's asking for a sanction.
Deputy, remove her from my bench now.
Your Honor, may I speak?
No, you may not. This hearing is over. Jesus Christ, these people today. Step away.
That's a judge over his head.
You're about to be
Whoa.
cuffed.
What the you can't cuff them for that.
Yeah. So this is a judge that's
Absolutely
like,
not.
he's been a judge for a year. He's really high off his power. He kind of feels like he can do whatever the fuck he wants, and it's getting him in trouble like really quickly. And
Yeah,
you
if
can
you
see
go to
like this
my,
lawyer does what she's supposed to do. The judge makes a very unreasonable like decree, but instead of sitting here trying to argue with him mindlessly like the other lawyer, she just shuts up and she's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to appeal it then.
She moves
you know?
out of screen, like, holy crap. No, she's doing exactly what she should be doing, you know? She's, hey, may I have a chance to respond? No, you may not. By the way, if you go to my my Twitter account, I believe I did repost or post a story. This judge has already missed several key filings he has to do in his court and is being fined by the local, judicial oversight thing, like, quite a bit of money. Like, already. Like, this guy is just getting hit left and right now.
So, before we get into that, because I didn't get to research all that, but I'll look through your account and I'll look through this lady's account and see what else there is. I had thought that this judge was familiar, that I had seen him before, and I had, and some of you may have seen him too, because he was known for this.
Yes, he was. There it
You
is.
just joined from the audio here, right? Yeah, should be. Let me see. Sorry.
So, guy in the red shirt here is the court IT guy. So he's just here to fix shit when it goes wrong.
Mariah, did I make this up?
No. 5 seconds. 1 second. You don't have to go far. You just joined. Okay. Yeah, you're good. Okay. False alarm.
No, it wasn't a false alarm.
False negative. Sorry.
Don't joke around. I'm serious about this. It was happening. Again.
I understand. I'm just saying I can't see it, sir.
We're good. Thank you. Get out of my courtroom. Fine case supervisor. Jesus Christ.
Sick and tired of this bullshit today.
What is going on at home? Like, this is the behavior of someone whose life is personal life is spiraling, and they're letting it bleed into their personal. Like, Jesus Christ, people today. God damn these freaking idiots. What are you... No, what... You're the common denominator in all of this bullshit.
Yeah. This is just the IT guy. He came up to your desk, hit a couple buttons. He's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I can't replicate your problem. Should be fine, though. And he's like, you called me a liar? Like, I don't know what you are, dude.
Christ.
I'm just saying, you called me in to look at the problem. I'm not finding a problem.
And now you're trying to get me fired.
The guy. Yeah, I'm literally the guy you pay to do this. Like... Maybe you should listen to my expertise. You don't see me coming in here saying, Judge, you shouldn't have ruled on that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous.
Such an asshole judge. Here, I'm gonna hide this for a minute, chat, in case something pops up on Ava's profile or this lady's profile, which I doubt it will on this lady's profile. She seems very professional.
Got it.
Up here it is. There it is. Harris County judge in viral video missed 2 required filings, faces fines by the Texas Ethics Commission. Can I just pop this up? Will it show fine? It's a little off screen. Maybe I could use this one. Even worse. Actually, wait.
Mine's doing great.
Yeah, I just don't have I don't have my things listed out correctly to show it. Yeah, we'll stick with this one. And then I will just... Yeah, I'll just remove my cropping on it.
Oh, Jesus. That's really not good. I just rattled a little bit on what he's delinquent on.
Ooh, okay, so it's going to be pretty bad, it sounds like.
It's really bad.
So, Harris County judge in viral video missed 2 required filings, faces fines by the Texas Ethics Commission. The Harris County judge, already under scrutiny after a viral courtroom video, is now facing additional questions about compliance with state ethics laws. Records from the Texas Ethics Commission show Judge Nathan Milleron is listed as delinquent on 2 separate required filings, included both campaign finance and personal finance disclosure reports. According to the Texas Ethics Commission, individuals are placed on delinquent filer list when they fail to submit required reports on time and have unpaid civil penalties associated with those filings.
Yep.
Milleron appears on the Commission's candidate office holder delinquent filer list, where records show he is facing a $1,000 civil penalty tied to missed campaign finance filings. He is also listed on a personal financial statement delinquent filer list, where he is facing a $500 fine for failing to submit required financial disclosures.
It's never
I'm
a good
curious to see
sign
this video.
when you drag your feet with these necessary disclosures, because it shows it gives the appearance of impropriety, which is a problem for a judge.
I'm gonna watch this really quick. I think this might have been the lawyer that stood up at the end of the last video and said, "Can I say something, Judge?" And he said, "No, you may not." But it could just be a lawyer.
This viral video showing questionable behavior from a Harris County judge is
this was
outrage tonight.
The IT guy.
He was ordered to that judge's courtroom for emailing him about his conduct. KPRC2 News reporter Jaewon Jung spoke to that attorney.
Yeah.
She joins us now live outside the
Is this the one you were talking about?
Yeah, I was talking about this.
Harris County Courthouse with why he is not the only one speaking out tonight. Jaewon.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Keith. The president of the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association is also speaking out. Now, the attorney I sat down with today says in his decades-long career, he's never had to send out an email to a judge about their behavior until now.
Get out of my courtroom.
By now, you've likely seen this viral video. It shows a tense exchange between Harris County Civil Court Judge Nathan Milleron and an IT worker.
This hearing is done.
She's asking for sanctions.
Deputy, remove her from my bench now.
Tonight, another video showing Judge Milleron speaking to an attorney.
It's almost childish.
In his 52 years in law, attorney James Stafford says he's never seen a judge act this way.
His conduct was way out of hand.
Stafford tells me after watching this clip, he was so offended, he emailed Judge Milleron directly, telling him, quote,
"You don't often get email. Learn why this judge just viewed your incident in your courtroom on Reddit with the IT guy who you addressed your problem that you were having. I hope you issued him an apology for the way you treated him. I hope you were just having a bad day, and this is not your typical judicial temperament. Have a great weekend. James Stanford, attorney at law."
I hope you issued him an apology for the way you treated him.
So the judge wrote, "You probably shouldn't be communicating with the judge ex parte on his judicial email address." Have you ever heard of something like that?
That's not ex parte.
Yeah.
He's not a party to any case in your
I
court.
don't exactly. No, not okay. So it's great. They're about to reveal, but the judge decides to order him to his courtroom on April 10th before adding an addendum going, "Oh shit, I forgot. Court's closed on the 10th. You have to show up on April 9th." And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, it's so retarded.
Like that before?
I was not ex parte because I do not have any cases in his court.
Judge Milleron ordered Stafford to court on April 9th, telling him he shouldn't be emailing a judge on his judicial email address.
Do you plan to show up in his court on April 9th?
The email is not a valid order. It has no legal enforcement.
Our organization stands up for good judges who do the right thing and bad judges who don't.
Stafford isn't the only attorney speaking out. Brent Mayer, the president of the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association, posted this video on social media.
The judge's behavior is appalling.
Mayer tells me Judge Milleron's order to Stafford was not only illegitimate, but sets a dangerous precedent.
Anytime anyone is going to criticize this judge for his behavior, are they going to get called in front of that judge and be subject to some sort of punishment or contempt because the judge doesn't like what they say? That violates our First Amendment rights.
I did also reach out to the State Commission on Judicial Conduct to ask for complaints against Judge Milleron, but the agency told me that information is not public. I also reached out to Judge Milleron to ask for comment, but he did not get back. We're live in downtown Houston tonight. Jaewon Jung, KPRC 2 News.
Jaewon, there is a device.
I like how it just immediately went. Yeah.
Yeah, he just went right, Jack. Yeah.
Texas Ethics Commission says those required filings are designed to ensure accountability and allow the public to identify potential conflicts of interest. It is unclear from the listings how long the filings have been delinquent. Filers are removed from list once they come into compliance and pay outstanding penalties. This development
Given how
comes
short his tenure has been as a judge, I'm assuming he hasn't even filed his initial disclosures.
likely, because he's only been in for like a year.
Yeah.
Development comes as Milleron faces growing criticism following viral videos that sparked concerns about his conduct on the bench. The videos have circulated widely on social media, show Harris County Civil Court Judge Nathan Milleron in intense exchanges with both an IT worker and an attorney. Attorneys, including the president of the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association, have publicly condemned the behavior in the video. We also reached out to the Texas County Commission about complaints for the judge. The agency. Oh, this is the actual message the agency sent back. Please be advised that due to confidentiality laws that govern the release of information from this agency, the only documents we would be able to provide in response to such a request would be documents associated with a public disciplinary action taken against a judge. No prior or current public discipline has been taken against the judge, subject to your inquiry. Therefore, we have no documents or records that are responsive to your request. So basically, because there's no discipline been taken, they can't just give anonymous complaints against the judge to anybody.
Yeah, I'm not
Which
even
makes
sure
sense.
how much oversight these institutions might even have on an elected judge. Sometimes elected judges are very difficult to punish or give oversight to. Depends on the jurisdiction, really.
Yeah. But it is wild what's going on with this judge, and hopefully we will
I can
see
only
some
imagine
news on him.
this stuff is going to cause him to continue to crash out.
Yeah. He's
You
going to
know,
ask for more
like,
people to show up.
I don't see him getting better. I mean, I would be amazing if he actually took a, stopped and actually took a breath and fucking calmed the fuck down.
Oh, this is more so I saw this earlier. So this is a email from Judge Milleron to his clerks in the office. And you can see from Judge Milleron, sent August 12th, 2025. What is the clerk status for the 215th? On one hand, I hear there is no interest. On another, I hear there is interest. An HCD wants to play. Get me a clerk. Lisa, you got an email today, right? Own it. I'm the district judge, and you are absolutely a subordinate. You have someone that wants to be in the 215th. You can't stomach it, right? I will. Maryland doesn't need to like it. I need to do my job. Lisa, you heard something that you didn't advance, right? I probably have the email you got. I'm much smarter than you. I will post this email. Mariah is assigned to me immediately. That is an order. I guess Nathan something Milleron. No idea what J would be.
You're not fucking Trump. What is this fucking wording scheme?
Yeah. You're wild, bro.
Yeah, this is someone just... He's not even drunk on power. He's overdosed on power after distilling it into a liquid and injecting it directly into his arm.
Oh, here's an allegation. I kind of want to see proof of this one.
Yo, what the fuck?
Forgot to tell y'all, this judge sent the cops out to the home of a juror in the trial he's currently overseeing when the juror called in sick, as there were no alternatives. He then brought the rest of the jury out and told them the missing...
alternatives.
Oh, there were two alternatives. He then brought the rest of the jury out and told them the missing juror, quote, didn't feel like coming in today, unquote. And he would also have the other jurors arrested if they tried to do the same thing. When the sick juror arrived, the judge questioned him in open court.
What the fuck?
What? Wait.
this while he talks to you? Or-
No, I'd like you to hear this. You're not going to question him, but
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
can be in the
I
courtroom.
wasn't clear what you were.
One sec. Sorry, chat. I didn't know there was a video
Yeah,
of
you
this.
got something.
Mr. Jaime, come on up to the bench if you would. First off, I want to thank you for coming in today. Can you tell me what happened yesterday?
I went to my job and it was from 3 and I got out at 1 and I thought I was confident to come in the next day, jury duty. But I guess I was wrong, even though I set up an alarm and I couldn't wake up.
All right. I understand you had at least a call from the constable this morning. Is that right?
Who the fuck says constable? We're in America. Shut the fuck up. The constable. The constabulary.
Yeah, like, yeah. Ha, ha, ha.
You got a call from the sheriff. Like,
Oh,
who says
Jesus.
constable?
Yes, sir.
And
I notified them that I was on my way.
And the constable visited your house, visited a family member or two? I hear they talked to you also. What did they tell you?
No, nothing much.
Did they tell you you probably should take the court seriously?
So just to point out, this is deeply inappropriate for the judge to do this in an active court, to call up a juror to question the juror on this.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I have seen judges get slapped for lesser when messing with jurors.
Yeah, no, the jurors have to be treated with an immense level of respect, and the reason why they do is because there's a lot of case law of juries finding appropriately, taking their job seriously. It's the reason why we used to have media blockouts for juries and stuff. We would actually put them in hotel rooms and stuff where they could have access to no media, no nothing, no news, no contact with their family and shit for the entirety of the trial. Juries prove themselves time and time again to be trusted with the power that they are given to oversee these cases and to be their finders of facts, that we have loosened those requirements, because time and time again, the jury ends up self-policing and being, honorable and holding the honor that they have of being the finder of fact. They'll actually take it seriously.
Yeah.
It's not often a jury fucks around with that.
Tell you?
No, nothing much.
Did they tell you you probably should take the court seriously? Let me ask you this. You were selected to be on this jury. Do you think you can be a fair juror on this case?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? No, you might as well dismiss me.
Yeah. Like, now that you pulled this shit.
Are you ready to listen to the evidence?
Oh, I have to point this out, because it's not just this juror. He's doing this in front of the entire jury, which, if you were a lawyer, this would you would know that this would taint the entire jury. This judge has actually tainted the entire current jury pool.
Which is, because, you could do this kind of admonishment as long as you send the jury out and you talk to this guy, you admonish him, you give him the reaming that maybe he necessarily or justifiably deserves. Maybe he did just sleep in and fucking call off jury duty. You can't do that. I understand being hard on him. Being hard on him in front of the jury with them in the room, you've completely fucked this case.
And can you commit to being here every single day?
It won't happen again.
This is the first time that I've had to get the constable's office involved to go and wrangle up a juror.
God, are you from
This
Britain
is
or
a
something?
very,
What's
very
going
rare-
on?
I've never heard anyone say fucking
constable's
constable in America.
I'm sorry, Texas. Is this the floppy fucking black and tan bullshit you deal with in your courts? The constable's office, Jesus. Un-American.
So, Texas constables are elected, constitutionally authorized peace officers that serve in 4-year terms within county
So they're
precincts,
So they're
serving
sheriffs.
as the people's police.
Yeah, so they're sheriffs.
Pretty much.
Yeah, fuck that. Fucking call him sheriff.
Maybe it says core duties. Their primary duties include serving warrants, delivering lawsuits, executing evictions, and serving restraining orders.
That's everything a sheriff does.
Yeah. In Texas, there are 780 constables and 3,000 deputy constables.
God damn it.
Recent Texas laws. Yeah. You'll never heard anybody refer to them as a constable. But whatever. Also, thank you, Massive Doge, for the super. Did this judge utter, "I'm the law," like Dread?
Rare occurrence, and it's
Constables have
very
below
serious.
sheriffs. Akaka, most sheriffs are elected.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. So no, they are cops that are from the people. You don't necessarily have to go to the academy to be elected sheriff in any number of rural counties.
So, and this is from the AI overview, the only difference in Texas between sheriffs and constables is sheriffs are county, constables are by precinct.
Oh, interesting.
So you'll have your sheriff over the entire county, and then he'll have constables underneath him.
Yeah, no, if they're limited to the precinct instead of just the county, then they would be, below a sheriff. Just in terms of how broad their jurisdiction is.
Still cringe.
Still very cringe, yeah.
It cannot happen again. And I think if my actions yesterday and this morning are any indication, if it does happen again, this court will take extreme action to make sure you are in this courtroom. So I need your commitment that you're going to be here and this will not happen again. Is that a yes? Do you understand the repercussions if you don't come back to court? I have the ability to hold you in contempt and confine you to jail for a period of time. I really don't want to do that, but I have to protect these parties. You see how many lawyers and parties are in this room?
And you just fucked all of them by tainting the entire jury pool. You have protected nothing.
If this is in front of a jury, this is a big problem. I don't... Is it in front of a jury? This is how fucked in the head I'm getting, guys. Because this would be so inappropriate to do in front of a jury, I kind of can't believe it would actually be in front. I think it is, though. That's what's fucking with me.
Wait, because he called him out of the jury pool to come in front of his desk?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Do you have any idea how much money
this is fucking crazy.
they spent sitting here yesterday for no reason? Lots and lots and lots of money.
First of all, there were 2 alternates. Yeah, you fucking... Fuck you. There's... man, this guy needs to not be here anymore.
You made us waste lots and lots of money.
He needs to be taken off the bench. I hope that the voters in this county are paying attention, and I'm sure you guys could probably do a recall, or at the very least, make sure that he's not the judge here in 4 years or 2 years, however long you guys' terms are.
Is there anything you'd like to add? You can go back into the jury room.
Wait, you can go back into the jury room. So I think it's a different room. I don't think this was done in front of a jury.
Mr. Yankowski, your motion is denied. I would have granted it yesterday in a heartbeat, but now it just feels like it was an effort to delay this case. So we're going to move forward with the 14 we have for now. The court will be in recess for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get started with openings.
Oh yeah, if he just stood up and walked up, the jury's not there.
Okay.
Yeah, the jury was in a different... Thank God. Thank the fucking gods. Look, I'm all for a judge being hard against a juror who might be, shirking his responsibilities, as long as it doesn't happen in front of the rest of the jury. Which,
Fair.
in this case, thank God, it doesn't look like it was.
Thank you, Massive Doge, for the super. Judges are already hated due to the release of repeat criminals. This is gonna make it worse. Yeah, judges are already under a lot of scrutiny for repeat offenders getting released or getting slaps on the wrist.
Oh, it's storming pretty hard outside.
Those who are just discovering the clown that is District Court Judge Nathan Milleron, last year he posted a rant on Facebook complaining that the Harris County GOP chair hadn't attended his investiture ceremony, even though he had spent the previous 2 years on Facebook threatening to sue her and the party. I responded that he was being obnoxious and immature. He threatened a bench warrant. He later deleted the comment, but not before I screenshotted it.
Holy fucking shit! There it is. There it is right there. Oh my god.
Nathan
Oh my
J.
fucking
Milleron, Rolando Garcia, and yet 304 extra people wanted to come to that birthday party. You didn't have enough to win the race. I did. I'm happy to go where HCRP didn't want to win. Buzz off. Rolando Garcia, and he's quiet. What a surprise. I'm seriously considering a bench warrant.
What the fuck?
You're trying to bench warrant people for, like, fucking Facebook beef, dude. What is this nonsense?
There's no way. I'm putting cases on all of you. Oh my god.
He posted this on his own Facebook. I'm here for the people of Harris County, and it's public record. Let's do better together. And it's just big, get out of my courtroom. Judge sanctions attorney thousands, then throws them out. Oh, this is worse than that fucking Instagram judge.
But you know what's really funny?
What?
In Travis County, which is only a county or two over from where he is, proper motions to recuse have been made and granted by judges in Travis County over their fucking social media posts. Specifically, the judge that oversaw Tectone's case has been previously recused forcibly by the courts for their posts on their political beliefs and stuff like that. So them doing shit like this, any smart lawyer can probably get a motion to recuse through when given this judge.
Here, I'm gonna throw this in the watch together.
Damn,
Tell
what
me-
is this one?
Tell me what I do to make this right for everybody else in this
Oh, no, that meeting. Hold on, that day. Hi, kids, the watch together. That just went double on me. Hold on, give me a second.
Thank you, Danny K, for
Yeah,
the
here we
super. We'll watch the VOD later because this looks super interesting. Have a great stream, all. Thank you.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
So this
Okay,
is
there
a
we go.
video.
Thank you so much, Danny Music, for the 5. Add some monies for the Elf Lore too. Thank you so much.
Appreciated. So, guys, this is a court case this judge posted to his own Facebook. So he apparently is very proud of whatever happened here. So I guess we'll...
Yeah, he's
we'll do
signing
like a
off
little-
on this. He's doubling down on this behavior. Whatever we see.
Courtroom that has spent their time and money this morning.
I don't have any suggestions.
All right. Well, I do. You're going to pay sanctions in the amount of $5,000. Get out of my courtroom now. Mr. Rhodes, tell me why we're here today. You asked for an emergency hearing from my clerk yesterday verbally.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, we're here today, Your Honor, because the court set the emergency hearing for.
Because you requested one, sir.
Your Honor, what happened was...
You didn't appear at my hearing yesterday again.
If I may respond, Your Honor?
Please, I'm waiting.
Attorney
oh,
does
man,
not have
this
an
guy's gonna
attitude.
be... No, he doesn't. He doesn't have an attitude. Dude, you're a fucking dick. You're interrupting him every fucking... He doesn't have a chance to respond before he uppers his ass about another thing. This
And like
is
he's trying to respond.
God.
And the attorney's doing the correct thing. The judge is speaking, he's waiting, and he's saying, "May I respond?" That's not an attitude. That's what
And
you're
look
supposed
at this
to
fucking
do.
smug ass, like, half grin smirk that he is so happy he's in this position that he can say, "Get out of my courtroom, do this, do that." This dude is the epitome of drunk with power.
Yeah.
Go ahead, throw sanctions at me. I'm in another fucking state. Get out of here.
So, Your Honor, as it relates to yesterday, in non-appearance for yesterday, the short answer is that it was not on my calendar.
Were any of the other 6 hearings you didn't attend on your calendar?
Your Honor, I don't believe it was 6 hearings that I missed.
You want to go through the record again?
No, Your Honor. But Your Honor, what happened on yesterday as relates to a hearing, as the court is fully aware, there was a TI hearing which was denied regarding the sale of the stock.
And you're getting ready to go back to the ancillary and try to overturn me again, right?
No, I'm not going to do that, Your Honor.
I assure you, you're not.
Okay.
That is, you can't do that.
This is crazy.
You are.
This is fucking crazy.
They think this judge is like, whoever made this video thinks this judge is like absolutely owning this guy right now. This judge just openly admitted that he is threatening a lawyer to not appeal something, to not get it overturned. You can't do that.
This is insane.
He's like, "Are you going to go get my ruling overturned again?" He's like, "I'm not going to do that." He's like, "I can assure you you're not going to do that." You can't do that. That's a threat.
You can't do that. And also overturned again. So I'm wondering what the appeal rate of this judge is.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, most appeals will go through based on inappropriate, things that happen procedurally, usually mistakes that the judge makes. Even things the judge fucking says can get an appeal through.
That's
I can't
also.
imagine this guy's appeal rate's very good.
I'm starting to ask some questions too, because I was about to be like, "Oh, maybe he's right to be a little snippy with this lawyer, because this lawyer has apparently missed 6 hearings." But then, like, he pulls this thing where he shows that he's very clearly not above doing something borderline illegal to get one over on the lawyer. And then I go back to the lawyer saying the short answer is it wasn't on my calendar. I have to ask myself,
I'm wondering if he's not just doing
did they
these
tell
weird ass
him?
fucking... Yeah, no, exactly.
Because then the lawyer says, "Well, last I knew it was overturned." So I feel like it wasn't on the lawyer's calendar because it wasn't actually supposed to happen, like, at all. And then the judge just re-put it back on there.
I don't know. This is... I very much do not... I'm looking at this particular court with quite a bit of worry.
Yeah,
and I'm wondering if there's anybody looking out for the 215th district.
So what happened, Your Honor, there's been communications between me and opposing counsel, in particular, going back and forth and trying to get the matter resolved as the case would be. It wasn't until late yesterday, Your Honor, not to violate attorney-client privilege communication, it wasn't until late yesterday that I was directed to seek, if it was possible, to go and see if we could have it modified. At that moment...
Why would I modify it after you've had 6 weeks to modify it?
Your Honor, I was instructed to do it by my client.
Where's your client?
My client...
I instructed him to be here today. Where is he?
Okay. I have no
I'm about to issue a bench warrant. Where is he?
Your Honor, I have no idea where my client is at this moment. But Your Honor, may I explain?
You may not. I'm asking where your client is. You don't know.
Your Honor, if I may explain.
So, if this is an emergency hearing, you did not order the client to be here.
Yeah.
An emergency, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. If the client was required to be here, this isn't an emergency meeting, because an emergency hearing really is something procedural, something evidentiary, but something that the lawyers and the court have to fucking iron out. It does not involve the client. So which is it, Mr. Judge?
Also, based on what he's saying, it sounds like this has been like 1 day in the making. This is not like an excessive amount of time. You can't give a person a 1 day requirement to get to court, or you issue a bench warrant.
That's crazy.
You have to they have to have at least a week, bare minimum.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it's been 1 day, Your Honor. I couldn't get in contact with my client over the last 5 hours before court. This one gets worse at the end. Ooh.
I called in the court. The court advised that we had an emergency hearing scheduled for this morning.
At your request.
I advised my client of the emergency hearing on a status conference. The emergency hearing on a status conference.
That he was ordered to appear at.
Your Honor, I didn't.
So the judge is not fighting that it's an emergency hearing that was set yesterday. You can't do that. Yeah. It's an emergency hearing.
He's like, yeah, but I've ordered him to appear at it. Yeah, but this, oh my God, are you kidding me?
You can't do that.
This judge is being so unreasonable.
He's also basically guaranteed this is going to get overturned if he actually files a bench warrant on somebody that did not appear within 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, no. There's a reason why he set the line, oh, are you going to get me overturned again? Well, do I fucking have to? Because it seems to be relatively easy for you to be overturned.
By the time I got the order, I was driving while I was speaking with
I understand. You did it late in the day, and I did it late in the day.
By the time I got the order... and
That's the thing. We are now... I don't know exactly what time of day we're at. But we can assume that court was supposed to start...
We can't fucking get it out of him because the judge keeps interrupting.
Yeah. But bare minimum, if I assume we're around noonish, afternoon, and he says this happened late in the day, the prior day, it's not even been 12 hours. And you're 12 hours on an emergency hearing, and you think you can require somebody to show up to court. Yeah.
And this really does seem like something that is meaning to be ironed out and, straightened out between, both councils. The councils.
You said this case was something he's
like,
proud of? Yeah, he posted it on his Facebook.
Yeah, he posted it on his Facebook and said that, he's help me make this Harris County better every day or some fucking bullshit like that. So yeah, no, he has doubled down and signed his name to this behavior and how he is behaving right here.
He thinks that he's absolutely owning this attorney.
Tried to reach out to him. I could not reach out to him. I could not contact him.
Why don't you contact him right now and see where he is?
And he's going to do it.
If I may, Your Honor?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it on the record.
Miza and Ava about to receive a court summons in the comment section if they keep this up. I'm fine with that. I'm not in Texas. I'm not going back to Texas. Texas fucking sucks.
Good luck x-raying me, man.
Yeah.
I'd like an address where he is because I'm about to send out the constable.
Get him, Judge. What the fuck is this?
No.
Get him.
After this, I'm going to look at the comments to this video because I can't believe the comments to this are positive. This is such an asshole, Judge.
I would hope not, anyway.
This is probably the 10th phone call that I've made.
Please record your message.
This is what I get. I've sent an email. I've sent text messages.
When did you send the last email to him?
Last email was sent to him probably at about 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Because you gave... Look at this fucking face you're making. This is an emergency hearing with 12 hours notice. What the fuck are you talking about? When was the last time you talked to him? Within the last 12 hours. Dickhead.
Why don't you show me that email?
I'm not 100% sure you can actually do that. Depending on what's in that might actually be attorney-client privilege.
So you could show him the fact that you sent the email because that's what he's challenging.
Yeah.
Like an asshole. so you can show him that the email sent, but you could not. If he asked to see the contents of the email, I would object as to attorney-client confidentiality.
Mr. Rhodes, frankly, I don't believe a word you're telling this court at this point.
Yeah, I already knew that.
As he called him in front of you, and he's currently searching for the email now. Yikes.
Deputy, find out who's in my ready room, please.
Lawyer's got to clean his email.
I'll probably search by name, bring it up faster.
True.
Actually, by way of correction, the last email sent out was at 7:24 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
Oh, so okay.
And your client doesn't want to respond to this case?
It was that morning!
You fucking dick.
At the crack ass of dawn.
You fucking dick. You just called him and tried to impeach him and said you don't believe a word he's saying it. No, I actually contacted him even closer to court opening, probably assuming 8 a.m.
Yeah.
You're just being, you're an asshole. You no apology to the attorney or anything for fucking calling him a liar to his face when he wasn't.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is bad.
Does your client want to prosecute this case anymore, or should I dismiss it?
No, yes, he does, Your Honor. He does want to prosecute the matter. Your Honor.
Where is he?
I have no idea where he is.
Go find him right now.
Is he over civil court or criminal court?
I don't know.
Because they just use the term prosecute.
Yeah. I think he's just using weird terms.
Because my chat has reported he presides over civil court.
The
If he's using the term prosecute.
Well, when I search up 2015th District Court, Harris County, the first thing that pops up is 215th Civil Court.
So is he just? Is Texas just really weird in what the vernacular they use?
I guess. I wouldn't use
that.
prosecution.
No, that seems weird.
It looks the district courts, trial courts of Texas. This is his. This is Judge Nathan Milleron. It says that they specialize in civil, criminal, juvenile. Yes, it's Texas. Actually, it says the judicial courts of Texas do both criminal and civil, and that in even smaller counties, they will do civil, criminal, juvenile, and family law.
Okay, goddamn, gotcha.
So they're just like throwing
There you go.
everything into one court in Texas.
No wonder why this judge is losing his fucking mind.
May I be excused?
Yes. Gil, can step back.
All right.
Are we on the record?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rhodes, any luck?
No, Your Honor. No luck in contacting him. Mr. Simpson, Attorney Simpson, was able to contact the daughter, who advised that he was in Port Arthur, and also provided me with another number. I tried contacting that number multiple times, and it just goes straight to actually not even voicemail, says that it's full. So.
It's clear to me your client doesn't want to prosecute this case. Why didn't you appear for 6 weeks? And then you appeared last week on Friday. You didn't appear yesterday, and now again this morning you're requesting emergency relief from this court.
Actually, Your Honor, as I mentioned earlier, I did not appear yesterday because the hearing was not on my calendar. when as directed by my client to see if there was availability to have an emergency hearing, not today, but later next week.
Well, you're not getting anything later next week. I promise you that.
I completely understand, Your Honor. I was advised that they wanted to have the hearing this morning, and I advised the court that we were not seeking a hearing to seek relief for today.
Well, but that was after you requested relief from my clerk. And she reached out to me late yesterday afternoon.
Sounds like they wanted a hearing at a
Tell me
later
what I
date
do
and
to
you
make this
forced it
right
to
for
be the
everybody
next
else
day.
in this courtroom that has spent their time and money this morning.
I don't have any suggestions, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I do. You're going to pay sanctions in the amount of $5,000. Get out of my courtroom now. And those sanctions are payable by you directly, not your client. I will sanction him directly in the future.
Okay, so just appeal
Get
this.
out of my courtroom.
Doesn't matter if the judge
Fuller
is done or not.
excused.
This is an easy appeal.
Oh, yeah.
It almost feels like he did this to get his court $5,000 extra dollars.
Y'all on the 8:30 docket, have a seat, relax. Find me a bench warrant. I want him arrested.
What?
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
This guy's crazy.
I was
Find
reading
me
through
a bench
comments.
warrant. I want him arrested.
I was reading through the comments on the other side, and it opens up with a lot of people saying it's a loser judge who felt powerless in grade school. But there are people that are replying positively to it that
course they are, 'cause
really
they're fucking
shouldn't
retarded.
be.
That's because people are fucking retarded.
Yeah, well, there's a guy called the lead attorney who has a channel where he covers like police breakdowns. Apparently, we've actually seen his video before, one of his videos before.
Oh my god.
So there's this guy is in the comments of this video, and he says, bench warrant for a civil case over a hearing that the client doesn't even know about. My goodness, the client's going to be in a jail cell, mad at his attorney. It's like, it's going to be mad at the judge.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe I'm not understanding something, but again, he's
Like-
a civil judge, right? What's
Yeah,
going
it's a
on?
civil case, apparently.
Yeah, so what the fuck is going on?
And there's like multiple like attorneys in the comments of this that have YouTube channels that are going on about how like it's a good no nonsense judge. It's like it's really not. I think a lot of you were skipping over the part where he says, "Are you going to get me overturned again?"
Yeah, I don't. Look, I'm all for no nonsense judges, and I'll even, I'll concede the when he admonished the juror, and we found out that the jury was in a separate room, and it didn't taint the jury or anything. Okay, cool. I understand being hard ass, and that was, but like in terms of like, oh, this is a hard ass no nonsense judge, and this guy's over the line. We're like 3-1.
Really quick, by the way, because I've been kind of just ignoring this guy because he's cringe and gay. But before I do that, thank you for the Super Artemis. Remember a couple months back, there was a judge that was always going out of her way to say, this people court, not my court, need more like her. Yeah, no, I like her. She's a good judge. But there's this really annoying person who's like constantly begging for my attention, which is why I'm not even going to say their name or show them on screen. But they're posting pictures of my tweets about Schle. It says, I don't think it's smart messing with someone who has Chris Hansen on speed dial. Bro, Chris Hansen.
So?
I liked To Catch a Predator back in the day, but Chris Hansen is so washed these days. Like,
yeah, it's kind of not even funny.
For people who don't know the kind of controversy with Chris Hansen these days, is he tried to kind of make his name on YouTube by going after Onision, which a lot of people were on board with, because if those of you who don't know it, there are allegations, allegedly, that Onision convinced underage girls to go across state lines in order to get married to them so it would be legal for them to do stuff. Again, allegedly. So, one of the girls that was allegedly talked into this had a computer with a bunch of information on it that Chris Hansen asked her to send to him. He then promptly did a whole bunch of tampering and editing on the computer by himself without police present, and basically made the entire thing useless.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, he did a whole bunch of tampering with it to, like, quote unquote, expose him. The problem is, now when it came time to hand it over to the police, it had been tampered with so much that they basically had to write off the entire thing.
This is what I was talking about when it comes to vigilantism and the issues, the evidentiary issues that end up propping up because of their actions.
Yes. So there was, unironically, allegedly, a good chance that Onision could have gotten in legal trouble a couple years back, and Chris Hansen fucked it up because he was more concerned with getting YouTube likes for his Onision documentary than actually getting someone else. Oh, also, yes, instead of giving the laptop back to the girl, he passed it off to another guy. I don't remember who the other guy was. I don't remember the excuse for why he did that.
Wow, okay.
He royally fucked it up. Like, really bad fucked it up.
It does sound really bad.
And there's... it just sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know... But I reacted to his shit. I told everyone, look, it'd be good. He just needs to avoid these things. And so, like, I don't like to have been right here. But all the warning signs, all the red flags, all the things that I worry about when it comes to this type of content, and those types of content creators, ended up coming true.
Yeah. Is Onision still active? I think he is. Onision's YouTube. He has uploaded a video as early as 3 hours ago. He uploaded a video a day ago called Dear Women.
Oh my god.
Chat, to put into perspective where Onision currently stands at, we have more live viewers than his most recent video has actual, like, total viewers. And he is almost a 2 million subscriber channel.
That's really bad. That's really, really bad.
His video from yesterday has 1,000 views. His video from 2 days ago has 600. His channel is dead. He's trying to do like a podcast thing. It says the Onision podcast.
I think I've seen like that before. I don't think I've ever listened to it or anything, but I think I've seen it.
EDP is back too. So that's another thing. This came out with the Schle and Jadion thing, but a lot of people don't know that even though, like, you would have thought people had EDP dead to rights, they fucked it up. The Predator Hunters trying to expose him tainted the entire evidentiary pool. None of it could be used by police. And I actually found out last night what some of these guys are doing to try and avoid that, right? Is their excuse is they're telling their followers, we did all of the work, the police just refused to do anything with it. And that's how they're getting around the fact that they fucked up all these cases and got all these people off is by trying to tell their...
police out of doing anything with it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Well, they've been telling their followers that the police are refusing to do anything with it. And it's like, that's not how that works. There's rules to this stuff.
I hate because it's technically true, but for so many reasons that you're not listing.
Yeah, like there's rules to this stuff, you know? We can't just sit here and be like, oh, the police refuse to do anything with it. God, fuck. I added light to my model and then it just killed itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, now they're dumb. They're hella dumb. They're letting people get off the hook. Is he still like bitching and whining on Twitter, by the way?
Let me see.
He's just constantly retweeting the picture of the Shota and people talking about it. Like, this is so desperate.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do see that.
If you just go down the list, it's just that.
Wait, oh my god. Oh my god, dude. It is.
It's so desperate.
How many? I've been schooling for a hot minute and it's still... Yeah, he's hyper-focused here.
We've got so many bad things. We've got the stupid trans lawyer, we've got the stupid over-the-top judge, and then we've got all the quote-unquote predator hunters bragging about how they can't do anything right.
Yeah, I don't know, it's not a good place to be, but it happens every few months.
Somebody on Twitter sent me a DM. Apparently Schle is just not paying attention to who he's retweeting. He's just kind of retweeting anybody that defends him on that picture. So one of the people he retweeted has a post where they talk about how humans don't do it for them anymore and they have to have animals. It's like,
okay, so...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. He apparently didn't know the whole Earth updates thing, yet compared himself to Earth updates. Which, not sure how that works, but hey. If it's so done.
One sec.
I mean, even if he's comparing himself to Earth updates, well, it's such a crazy comparison given the crash out that Earth updates had.
And him saying he did not care that children were getting groomed in his Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're comparing yourself to him, unless you're too stupid to know what happened. Keyboard ASMR. Schle and Gideon are desperate in debating Shibby. I don't think they really are. I think they will only ever debate like small no-name accounts that they think they could get one over on.
Yeah.
Can't believe I was on Schlepp's side at one point. No, I mentioned it before, that's how they get people on their side, is they're like, oh no, we're protecting the children, from predators. It's super easy to get people on your side with that. Because everybody kind of agrees, with that
really
standard.
Where I lost Schlepp was I started seeing this and I saw Chewy refuse make his response. And Schlepp, instead of, sticking on topic, went, oh, so that's why your fiance cheated on you or something like that. I'm like, okay, well, I see where we are here.
Yeah. That was his go-to, and he said that like 5 times. He deleted 3 of them, and kept 2 of them up.
Fucking crazy.
Thank you, King of the Daleks, for the super. Does your keyboard owe you money? It sounds like you're beating the hell out of it. No, that's just how I type. I think I'm a good typer. I even went to classes for typing. You know, back when schools did typing classes.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is, some of my tweets are so popular that I get notifications on my alternate Twitter account that I should go look at my own tweets.
Oh, that's really funny.
It always kind of makes me laugh. Gideon is in Shibi's replies asking for a stream together. Cringe and gay. It's very desperate.
Very. Committee noted. Oh shit, so that's hold on, let me send this to you. Inside chat. I don't know if the community note has actually gone through, if it's proposed, but
That, by the way, is all I had for today.
yeah, that's all. That's fine.
Yeah. I didn't actually expect us to find the other case with that judge.
Yeah, that was
He
actually
kinda sucked.
surprising. Yeah, no, sorry, that judge just sucks. He sets a big one, you know.
I'm probably gonna keep tabs on him.
Oh, I'm sure more's gonna come out on him.
There's another case, just like in the top corner of this one. Judge snaps on cocky lawyer. You're about to be cuffed, and it's from the same channel, and it's of the same judge. So is he running this channel?
That'd be wild if he was.
I don't think he is, but there are a lot of cases from him on here.
Well, looks like we have some stuff to go through and show next week.
He has 4 members-only videos that are all Judge Nathan J. Milleron court docket.
Oh.
Including the IT guy video.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's behind membership on this channel.
Interesting.
Wait, is that not Judge Milleron? That is Judge Milleron. Okay, no, I think what's happened... I don't think this is him. I think this person knows that Judge Milleron is controversial, and he's using him for clicks.
Well, okay, gotcha.
Because his most recent video is of Judge Milleron, but it's titled Judge Goes Full Karen.
Oh, gotcha.
So I think...
Man, we would have to do a channel audit.
Yeah, I think he was originally showing Judge Milleron in a positive light, but then as soon as Judge Milleron got in trouble, he immediately changed his tune.
That's so grifter.
Probably. Because he changes right after the Judge Flips Out on IT Guy video. And then he's got a bunch of Judge Milleron's full court dockets in members-only mode. And they're not
Well,
new
yeah,
court
that's-
cases. This one's from the full docket from 310, the full docket from 318, and the rest of the docket from 310. So they're not new. They're earlier in the month.
Interesting.
What a shitty channel.
Yeah.
I hate when people do that. If you're
Yeah,
going to
it's
be like a
ridiculous.
legal channel, stick on the side of the law.
Yeah.
Don't like flip-flop based on what's more popular. It's annoying. I don't like it. But chat, for now I'm gonna send y'all away, but we will be back later tonight. Tonight will just be like all playing games and stuff, so if you're not interested in that, that's fine. But I'm gonna
Alright,
send you
chat,
guys
we
to
will talk to you
Cinder.
later. I'm also sending you to Cinder, so
She's doing the
don't
April
worry.
Fool's DK event.
Nice.
Bye guys. I hope you guys come back tonight, but it's okay if you don't. I know not everybody likes the video games. Love you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye, chat.
What game's Party Animals?
Parby MMOs.
You good?
Yep. I totally didn't have a stroke there.
Are you gonna join it with us?
Is it free?
I mean, it's $10.